माय गॉड भैया बहुत लेट कर रहे हो आप, जल्दी करो, फास्ट करो, बहुत फायर बहुत तेज लग रही है। आराम से।
नमस्कार, होप ऑल इज गुड। दर्शकों, आज बात कर लेते हैं मार्स, राहु एंड वीनस। जब ये कुंडली में किसी तरीके से भी युति बनाते हैं, साथ बैठकर, एस्पेक्ट करके और अदरवाइज, तो ये क्या इफेक्ट दे सकते हैं। देखिए, मंगल एक फायरी प्लैनेट है और एक्सट्रीम में इसे अग्नि का प्रदर्शन भी कहा जा सकता है। राहु टू इज ए एग्रेसिव प्लैनेट, फायरी प्लैनेट। और जब राहु और मंगल साथ आते हैं तो अंगारक योग बनता है, वेरी एग्रेसिव योग। तो ऐसे में फायर जनरेट होने के चांसेस रहते हैं। कहाँ पर? अगर इसके साथ वीनस, जो कि कन्वेंस, गाड़ी का कारक भी है और हमारे घर को भी दर्शाता है, तो अगर कुंडली में राहु, मंगल और वीनस, इनका कॉम्बिनेशन बाय एस्पेक्ट और बाय प्लेसमेंट किसी तरीके से भी बन रहा है, तो आपने देखा होगा जिसकी कुंडली में ये योग होता है तो उनके घर में या उनकी गाड़ी में आग लगने के चांसेस रहते हैं। लेकिन जैसे आजकल बहुत गर्मी है, तो ऐसे में गाड़ी में धुआं उठ सकता है, आग भी लग सकती है, बट देयर इज अ सेविंग फैक्टर, सेविंग ग्रेस। इस कॉम्बिनेशन को सेविंग ग्रेस कौन देता है? जुपिटर एंड सन। अगर जुपिटर और सन एक दूसरे को किसी तरीके से भी एस्पेक्ट दे रहे हों, बाय एस्पेक्ट और बाय नक्षत्रास और इन एनी वे सिटिंग टुगेदर, मतलब इन दोनों का बृहस्पति और सूर्य का संबंध होगा, तो देयर इज अ सेविंग ग्रेस। तो आइए समझते हैं एक कुंडली के द्वारा कि किस तरीके से ये योग बनता है और किस तरीके से सेविंग ग्रेस बन सकता है। आज मैं एक एक्चुअल इवेंट जो मेरे आंखों देखा है उसको आपको इलस्ट्रेट करने जा रही हूँ। तो आइए देखते हैं एग्जाम्पल। कुंडली आप लोग ड्रॉ कर लीजिए, मैं आपको डिक्टेट कराती हूँ। देखिए, ये है स्कॉर्पियो लग्न की कुंडली, जिसमें सन और मरकरी लग्न में बैठे हैं, जुपिटर 5th हाउस में है, केतु इन 6th हाउस, मंगल इज सिटिंग इन 8th हाउस, सैटर्न इन 9th हाउस, मून एंड वीनस इन 11th हाउस, राहु sitting in 12th house. And second kundli is of wife having Leo Lagna, where Jupiter and Saturn is in Rashi of Virgo in 2nd house, Moon Ketu in 6th house, Mars in 9th house, Sun and Venus in 10th house, Mercury is sitting in 11th house, Rahu in 12th house. This is his wife's kundli. And third one is a female child whose lagna is Aquarius and Ketu is sitting in 3rd house, Jupiter in 5th house, Mars in 8th house, Saturn and Rahu in 9th house, Mercury in 10th house, Sun in 11th house, and Venus in 12th house. So these are the horoscopes of 3 persons, but single family, husband, wife, and child. The house got fire on 13th January 21. So let us see what are the combination. I will show you the horoscope on screen also. Basically, here there is a combination of Mars, Rahu, and Venus in husband's chart. But all the 3 charts are having the saving grace of Jupiter and Sun. In each horoscope, Jupiter and Sun are aspecting each other, making connection. So, though the whole house was on fire, a dreadful sight, but they all survived. Everything, every belonging of the house got burnt. Even the floor of the house got burnt. It came out due to the terrific fire. But all the 3 were saved. With whom grace? Jupiter and Sun's grace. This is a real event. I cannot disclose their names, but let us see how they were saved. So, let us see the horoscope. See the combination of Rahu, Venus, and Mars in husband's chart. Rahu is sitting in Venus Rashi and aspecting Mars by 9th aspect. So, Rahu, Mars, Venus combination. What is the saving grace? Saving grace is Jupiter from 5th house by its 9th aspect is aspecting Sun. So, Jupiter and Sun are in connection. Let us see the child's horoscope. Here Jupiter is in 5th house, Sun in 11th. So, there is also a saving grace in child's horoscope. Third one is wife's horoscope. Here Jupiter is here and Sun is in 10th house. Here is Sun. So, by 9th aspect, there is a connection of Jupiter and Sun. So, the house caught fire because there is a promise of fire in husband's horoscope. Now let us discuss the Dasha. Dasha running was Saturn, Sun in husband's chart, where Lagna Lord is Mars and Lord of 6th house and Lagna. Here Saturn is Dasha Lord. Saturn is Lord of 3rd house and 4th house. 4th house is house of the owner and 3rd house represents neighbor and efforts. So 3rd house had the dasha of Saturn, so was aspecting Dasha Lord was aspecting himself, means Dasha was of Saturn and Saturn was sitting in 9th house of luck, means efforts, neighbors and luck was in a line. They all were having connection. Lagna is where Sun is sitting with Mercury, where Mars is 8th lord of suddenness and 11th lord of gain. So here Sun, Mercury, 3rd house, neighbor, efforts, and then Venus, his wife, whose lord is 7th lord is Venus, who is sitting in 11th house, means wife's mind. Venus is sitting with moon and Mercury is lord of 8th house and 11th house, means here there is a great role of wife's presence of mind in 11th house, Venus and moon, neighbor's role, Dasha running Saturn, Sun, karma, 9th house involvement, where Saturn is sitting, whose dispositor is moon in 11th house of gain, and Jupiter is in trine, exalted, giving his blessings, and a saving factor aspecting Lagna by its 9th aspects. So in this whole event, what happened? Because of Rahu, Mars and Venus combination, there was a fire in the house and house was on fire. But there was a saving factor in all the 3 horoscopes of the family: daughter's horoscope, then wife's horoscope. In daughter horoscope, horoscope also Jupiter and Sun is aspecting. Jupiter is aspecting Sun from 5th house. Then in wife's horoscope, Jupiter is aspecting Sun from 2nd house and Sun is in 10th house. So in all the horoscopes there is a saving grace, and the house caught fire because of the combination in husband's horoscope. So Dasha was favoring, and here when the house caught fire, first of all the wife cried, she shouted, neighbors came, neighbors came, she made the efforts, and by karma of husband, wife, and the child, and neighbors' effort, the whole family was saved. Now, let us verify it from Gochar. See, here Rahu is exalted in 6th house, it is Seva house. Ketu is exalted in 12th house. So, Rahu Ketu, they are favoring. 8th house of suddenness, whose dispositor is Moon and sitting in Lagna. It's a day, Gochar of the day when the house caught fire. So, here Dasha Lord, Saturn, neighbors, they are Lord of 2nd house and 3rd house. Neighbors helped. Saturn, who is neighbor, is in family house here with Mercury, who is Lagna's wife. With her karma, she cried and whole the neighbors and the social circle. See here, social circle, moon and Venus here, and see in Gochar, wife's Rashi, Mercury. So, Mercury is here, Saturn is here, Jupiter grace is there. Whole family was saved. Jupiter is sitting in here, Sun. Sun is sitting, who is 9th Lord, Bhagya Lord, in Jupiter's Rashi here. So, Bhagya also favored the Lagna, Sun, Moon and Venus, father, mother and the child. See, and Dasha was of Saturn, who is 3rd Lord and family Lord. Neighbor helped, wife karmas helped, husband also cooperated. This is Bhagya Lord. So Bhagya was also supporting. And Mars is in trine, who is Lagna Lord of the husband. It is in trine. It is also supporting. So all the factors were supporting. Rahu, this is exalted. 5th from Parivar house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. And 6th is a Seva house, in which Rahu is sitting. And the people who saved belong to Rahu, different caste. They were Sikh. Rahu is a Sikh. So, by the grace of all these planetary position, the family was, there was suddenness, karma of wife, neighbor, then lagna, exalted planets. So there was a support of planets, gochar and दशा. तो हमने देखा कि मार्स राहु और वीनस इसके कॉम्बिनेशन से हस्बैंड के चार्ट में ये कॉम्बिनेशन है. हाउस वॉज ऑन फायर, बट by the grace of Jupiter and Sun, all the three members of the family were saved, and the neighbors and social circle helped them. Dasha also was favorable, and we saw गोचर. तो यहाँ पर गोचर ने, दशा ने, सभी ने साथ दिया, एंड बाय द ग्रेस ऑफ गॉड द फैमिली वॉज saved. Thank God. Bless you all.